Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Monday Night Raw. And we are live on the Go Home show at Summerslam, as we've got a huge show scheduled for you tonight. And all I can tell you is, let's go ahead and get into our first match of the evening, as we are live from Sacramento, California. And our first match involves Zack Ryder, who recently took a loss to Cena on Saturday Night Radio 2 days ago, and also took a loss on that show. So both men coming up with losses, both men potentially being high up in the US title scene, if you will. As Zack Ryder has been impressive. Two-time television champion. Both of them know what it takes to get the top money. But as we see now, Ryder on his way to the, or not on his way, but he's in the ring waiting for Axel to make his way down the ramp. No, he is a two-time champion, so some may say that he can be cocky. But fact of the matter is, his two title reigns, they have not been impressive at all. But nonetheless, here we are, match started. They lock up and Axel going after the arm. They lock up again. Ryder with the upper hand, side headlock. Takes it down. Ryder with a punch right to the face. Oh, no. Axel turns it around with a side headlock of his own. And the Ryder backs him up and throws him off. Ducks down. Leapfrog by Ryder. And Axel with a shoulder barge. The shoulder tackle going right into a suplex. A vertical suplex there. Now Axel got the upper hand, forearm there, uppercut, a punch, another one, and another forearm. Just a furious strikes there as he drives the knee into the back of the skull. Now Axel letting the cockiness get to him as Ryder got up, pulled the legs right out from underneath him, face first into the turnbuckle when Axel, and a back suplex. Because of Axel's cockiness, Ryder's got the upper hand. This is a snapmare and an elbow right to the back of the neck. Zack Ryder, like I said, we've seen some promise from him, as you know, same with Axel. But Ryder is a man that really should be the US champion right now, as he, in that triple threat, you know, a month ago, exactly a month ago I should say, Ryder had the win. He did. He had both T.I.'s and Roman Reigns beat in the middle of the ring. Both guys didn't know where they were, but in the end, he's not. They made a mistake. As Axel going for DDT, nope, Northern Light suplex from Ryder. Only a one count. Axel kicks out a count of one, but Ryder with another standing leg drop. And Ryder going to the top rope. going to the high rent district. He's telling Axel to get on his feet. And a missile drop kick. Looked like he kicked him like right in the side of the skull. But it's only gonna get a 1 count. Axel still, still in it, still too early. But roll up from behind by Axel. He could have him here. Oh no. Ryder turns it around. 1. And another quick kick out from Axel. And Axel reverses the back suplex attempt. Takes him down with a cross body out of the back suplex. He drops the elbow.
That's cool. I like new stuff.
Oh, look like they hit heads there, but Axel not letting it affect him. As he shoves them down and boom, right in the chest. Now Axel just selling Ryder to get to his feet. Axel setting something up here. And Ryder shoved him off. There's a forearm from Ryder. Kick and an elbow. And now Ryder with a jawbreaker. Ryder takes him down. Now Ryder, look at this, holding up the LI, looking for the Rough Ryder. And there it is, Rough Ryder from Zack Ryder. 1. And only a 1 count from Curtis Axel. Now I can't believe that. The defiance from Curtis Axel. Saying he will not go down without a fight. There's a knee lift from Ryder. Now Ryder got a gut buster.
Things have gotten worse for Curtis Axel. He could be
Ryder once again just taunting Axel, telling him to get to his feet. As here we go, Zack attack. The Zack attack. The inverted overdrive. And a kick out at 2 from Axel. And Axel moved out of the way of the drop kick. And now going for the rolling neck snap. And Axel, he learned from his mistakes on Saturday night's main event. He's going straight into the perfect plex. Got the leg. And nope. Ryder with a reversal. Northern Lights. Now Ryder, he's tossing this man out of the ring. Ryder, he's really had Axel's number in this match. There's another knee lift.
Zack Ryder doing some good work right here. I'm not sure I can watch this.
Now Ryder, look at this. Rough Ryder out on the floor. That could be the end of Axel. But I don't think Ryder's done with him. Just throwing him towards the barricade. Now into it. Count of 5 from the referee as Ryder's just hammering away with the right hands. Count of 6. Oh, Axel blocked it. Now Axel throws Ryder into the crowd. Out on the cement floor, and at a count of 7, count of 8, there's a headbutt. These guys are going to get counted out. They don't care. Just brawling in the crowd. There's a reversal from Ryder, but it didn't matter. It was no contest, a draw. Double count out from Curtis Axel and Zack Ryder. But we're going to get right into our next match now, as we've got Sami Zayn managing to pick up a win. Now, great news for Sami Zayn, as now we've got John Cena coming out. Cena is the opponent of Sami Zayn here tonight. For Sami Zayn, like I said, you know, snapped a 9-match winning streak, defeating Rusev with one hell of a kick. That classic mover kick to him. But anyway, we've got John Cena, you know, he's put that never give up towel. And Cena finally thinks he started to actually give up, you know, give up on, you know, his old style in the ring for a new style. Because we saw him break out some new moves against Zack Ryder, even diving off of the top rope. It worked out for him as he went on to beat Zack Ryder 2 nights ago. We'll see if he continues to expand his offense and if he can defeat Sami Zayn, as both men have momentum on their side. Of course, this matchup is very interesting as just stare down here, and Cena starts off with the right hands, but Zayn blocked that one, and Zayn locks up. Where Zayn is a wrestler, not a fighter. You know, and Zayn is a damn good fighter, a wrestler at that. As he was just wrenching on the arm. Now Zayn with that half and half. The half and half going for an early cover. One, only a one. Too early. Like I said, both men have momentum on their side. And both men with a win could easily become a very, you know, top contender for the U.S. title. Of course, the U.S. title team is very crowded at the moment. You've got guys like Curtis Axel, Zack Ryder, you know, Alex Reign, Dolph Ziggler, the current champion Roman Reigns, Samoa Joe, even, you know, guys like Chris Jericho and Rusev with a couple more big victories to pick up a win. Alberto Del Rio as well, as I can confirm we will see Del Rio in action as there's a Northern Lights. One, still only a one. Yes, in the main event we will see Alberto Del Rio teaming up with the WWE Champion Triple H to take on Seth Rollins and Christian, the two top #1 contenders for the WWE title. I don't know where Del Rio, you know, really fits into that matchup, but nonetheless, there's a fisherman suplex from John Cena. And now Cena with the neck snap. Now John Cena going to the top rope. Now there's calling for Zayn to get to his feet. And oh, Cena got caught. And a power bomb from Sami Zayn. Zayn drops the elbow on the knee. It's always smart to target a body part, as that's a forearm. Now look at this. Blue Thunder Bomb. Blue Thunder Bomb 1, 2, and a kick out from Cena at about a 2.5. Now Zayn unloading with strikes. Gonna back Cena into a corner. Oh, maybe not. Instead, another Northern Lights. Great look at the shoulders from the referee. 2. Kick out at 2. You know, the referee's been doing a great job as of late. Oh, Cena thrown to the outside by Zayn. Oh, Cena, I got a feeling you don't want to be there, as here's the torpedo DDT. Torpedo DDT spiking John Cena's head on the outside. That's very thin padding on the floor, and underneath that floor is solid concrete. But nonetheless, Cena back in the ring, and Sami hooks the outside leg. 2, and a kick out, late 2 count by John Cena. Sami telling the referee to count faster. And Sami, out of kind of disbelief, he's going for another cover. 2, and another kick out at 2. Cena getting back to his feet now. There's a forearm. Another forearm. But the elbow blocked. And a huge, you can't see me punch right to the skull. Now Cena going back to the top now. Is Zayn getting to his feet? Now Cena with a diving leg drop to the back of the skull. Almost looked like a diving famouser. 1, 2, you could have him? No. Late 2 count now for Sami Zayn. Now Cena's the one telling the referee to count faster. And Cena just staring at the prone body of Sami Zayn. Now Cena with the strikes. And a clothesline into the corner. Now Sami up on his feet. Going to the other corner now.
He might want to mix things up a bit.
And another clothesline.
This guy clearly thinks that more is more.
Now Cena setting up for something here. As oh, you can't see me. He's got Sami up. And attitude adjustment. Sami just got his attitude adjusted. 1, he can have him. No, a kick out at 2. And Cena cannot believe it. But this referee, like I said earlier, has been doing a great job as of late. But you know, when your job is being threatened, you know, you start to change things up. Because as we know, Triple H, he made a deal with the referee. That way he could win and keep his WWE title. If there's a European uppercut from Sami Zayn. Now Sami trying to hype up the crowd. Trying to come back into this matchup. Spinning back kick there. And an Irish whip. The single leg drop kick. Another. Sami Zayn, he's hyped up now. As there's the arm trap neck breaker. Now Sami's got him up on his feet. Irish whip. And now Zayn with the exploder into the corner. And Zayn, he's firing the crowd up as much as they can get. And now knocks Cena into the corner. Irish whip into the opposite corner. And now look at this. Go for the hell of a kick. And Cena with a reversal. But Zayn not gonna let him take advantage. As there's a calf kick. Forearm, elbow, but Cena blocks that one. Now Cena's got Zayn on the ropes, literally. There's the Irish whip, ducks the clothesline. Oh, look at that, the perfect psych out there. And he nailed him with a rebound lariat. And now he's throwing Zayn to the floor. Over the top and to the floor. If this were the Royal Rumble, that'd be elimination. Now to the announce table. And Zayn goes face first.
I assure you, you cannot miss a moment.
Cena looked to just hammer away with the right hand. And that time Cena went face first off the announce table. After a kick from Sami Zayn. Now Zayn just throwing Cena to the barricade. We saw that earlier from Axel and Ryder. It did not end well as we got a double count out from them. But face first goes Cena. Right off the ring post. Now, and once again to the barricade. And Zayn's getting back in the ring. But Zayn, very respectable competitor, working the count. Now we're back at a count of 1. Oh, Cena blocks the elbow. Now Zayn into the barricade. And 3 huge right hands right to the skull. Now Zayn goes off the face first off the ring post. Count of 6. And Zayn into the barricade again. And once again, the right hands from Cena. Count of 8. Count of 9. And Cena breaks the count. Cena going for a suplex on the outside. No! Zayn shuts it down. But there's a step up in Zagiri. Now Zayn. Northern Lights on the floor. Now Zayn once again just hyping up the crowd. Cena blocks the elbow. Look at this. Attitude adjustment on the floor. Count of 8 again. But we know John Cena count of 9. He will not win by a count out. That is just who John Cena is. And now just dragging Sami Zayn's lifeless body back to the ring. Just a couple of huge punches to the top of the skull as well. Now Cena. Sami is out of it. He's got the win here. 1, 2. How did Zayn kick out? How did Sami Zayn kick out of that? But Cena, no time to contemplate. Saluting Sami Zayn, saying Sami's not going to last too much longer in this matchup. But there are the shoulder blocks. And there is the spin out power bomb. Cena, normally the 5-knuckle shuffle follows suit. But he said no, not today. And Sami shuts that down. Jawbreaker. Oh, look at this. Sami. Koji clutch. Except the Koji clutch locked in. Sami trying to, or Cena trying to fight Sami's Koji clutch. Will Sami make John Cena tap out? Will Sami Zayn make John Cena tap out? Something very few people have ever done. Will they do it? Cena, he's been in submission for a while. Oh, but he fights out. Fighting out of the Koji clutch. Now Cena Irish whip. Oh, he went for something. But Sami shut him down. Now Zayn on the apron. And Tope Atomico. A Tope Atomico. Shades of Eddie Guerrero. Now Sami with a kick. And an Irish whip. So we've got Cena in the corner. And a knife edge chop. A strike. And into the opposite corner now. And a running forearm. Now Zayn going to the top rope. What does he have in mind? Well, he's telling Cena to get to his feet. That's part of it. Going for a cross body and it got shut down. John Cena shuts the cross body down. Now he's got Sami on the ropes again. Throws him away. And here we go. Springboard stunner. Springboard stunner. Picking him up. Oh, he's got him up. And Sami shut down the attitude adjustment. Sami shut it down. Now Zayn just calling Cena up to his feet. He's got something in mind. As here we go. Blue Thunder Bomb. Cover again. 1, 2. And a kick out again. What do you have to do to put John Cena away? What does Sami Zayn have to break out of his arsenal to put this man away? As here we go. Half and half. I mean, Sami Zayn, he's really got one last maneuver, or one last main maneuver that he hasn't hit in this match yet, and that's a haluva kick. But Cena reversed it the last time he went for it. As hard Irish whip into the corner. There's one again, and hell of a kick! The Halura kick, busting Cena wide open. 1, 2, 3. And Sami Zayn has defeated John Cena.
Here's your winner.
Celebrate that win, Sami Zayn. You've earned it. You're finally gaining the momentum that you needed. Congratulations, but now it is not. Normally you probably hear me say main event time. And the surprise loss, the Raw before bragging rights, where Rollins, I was about to say Rollins, Reigns, and Ambrose. No, not the Shield. Rollins, Joe, and Brock Lesnar all lost to the Social Outcasts. But nonetheless, in solo action, Joe has been impressive as you would expect. Though he has taken a loss to Christian, but things out Christian's the top 2 for the WWE title, and the match was extremely competitive. That's not an insult to say he lost. But nonetheless, we've got Roman Reigns, the current United States champion, who currently is set to have a match at Summerslam with Zack Ryder, one-on-one. Like I said, the US title scene is extremely clustered. It's crowded. We don't have a clear and decisive #1 contender. And that's what we need to find. Of course, Roman, you know, he'll be glad to sit back and just watch his contenders tear each other apart. Because that means easier matches for him, easier ways to keep his US title. I mean, not that he needs to do that, since, you know, right before he won the US title, he's really been picking it up as of late. As these two men, first we saw lockups in the first 2 matches. These 2 men aren't about locking up in the middle of the ring. These 2 men are about just brute force, outpowering each other, and clubbing away. As oh my god, what the hell is Chris Jericho doing out here? There's a European uppercut from Joe. Joe, you know he had to have seen Chris Jericho outside the ring, but he didn't seem to let it follow.
But I really like his chances here tonight. He certainly looks more focused than I remember seeing him in recent weeks.
But Roman Reigns, he's got the upper hand now, and that's what matters. The US champion's got the upper hand, knows how to win. Was looking for a belly to belly, and Joe said, No, Joe with an exploder. The exploder suplex. Joe, he got the arm locked up, and he got the chin lock, wearing down the chin of of Roman Reigns. I can't talk today, ladies and gentlemen, but that's not the point. You see here? There's a neck breaker.
That was vicious.
Now Joe up on his feet and running back to the striking. As there's an Irish whip and spine buster. Now Jericho, get the hell off the apron. Get out of this match. Get out of this arena. But now Reigns takes advantage. They're going to work at the arm. Very smart strategy. You take out the arm, and Samoa Joe cannot lock in the Kikina clutch. He can't hit the running back elbow into the enziguri. He can't hit the muscle buster. But now, just dominating as there's a gut-wrench suplex to the big man. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 by Samoa Joe. And now Joe with a punch right to the rib cage. And now he got him up. And a Samoan drop. Joe, just like that, gets the advantage once again. As now, there's an exploder. A second exploder suplex in this matchup. And now, there's the Uranagi. After the multiple offensive maneuvers going for a cover, and he got a 2 count. And Reigns just lifts the shoulder off the mat. I don't know whether he couldn't kick out or whether it was just to save energy. I'd presume the latter, but I'm not going to assume anything, because you know what they say about assuming. And Jericho once again distracting Samoa Joe. Jericho, just mind your own business. Now Joe, no, Reigns couldn't get up quick enough to take advantage, but he blocked the knee. A shot right to the midsection. Now Jericho sliding a chair in the ring as over the clothesline in the corner. Both these men, they don't typically use weapons unless in a no DQ match, so I couldn't see either guy taking advantage of that steel chair as Joe blocks the shot. Now in the corner, going for the running back elbow, and Reigns drove 2 knees right into the back, into the lower back. Now Reigns saying, "Ooh, ah!" As here's a short arm clothesline. Once again, not the first time we saw that in this matchup. And there's the Irish whip. Referee taken down. But the referee getting back up as Reigns Russian leg sweep. And Joe's hand hit right off that steel chair. And now Reigns after a Samoan drop. He's going for some sort of, like, looked like a power bomb, but he ended up getting backdropped for his troubles. Now Joe's just striking away as there's a headbutt. A slow, methodical headbutt. As there's a sweep of the legs. Joe is going for a scoop slam. Body slam there. Now Joe hyping up the crowd. The referee finally, this referee finally getting the chair out of the ring. About time. Reigns shuts the forearm attempt down. He's got him with a gut buster. Now Reigns still with the advantage. They hit heads once again. But this time Samoa Joe gets the advantage, going after the legs with a dragon whip leg screw.
Samoa Joe really seems to have picked up some steam.
Now Reigns in the corner, running back elbow, enziguri. That is classic Samoa Joe offense. Samoa Joe now went for a punch, and they got reversed with a forearm, and a shot right to the midsection. And a clothesline. Reigns once again with the upper hand. And this has been just a complete fight. We saw a wrestling match not too long ago. No, just a few moments ago, we saw just a great wrestling match between Sami Zayn and John Cena. Now we're getting just two brute forces fighting. And then a huge punch to the face. And whatever Joe had in mind got reversed. Now Joe into the corner. Top right of your screen. Now Joe sitting on the top rope. What does Reigns have in mind? He's looking for a superplex, and he nails it. Superplex. Picture perfect. 1, 2, kick out by Joe. What is with the superstars and complaining about the referee's count tonight? The referee's actually been counting the same pace the whole night, and it hasn't been a slow count. But nonetheless, huge clothesline from Roman Reigns. JBL would have been proud of that one. As now Joe to the floor. Now Reigns just staring at Joe from the inside of the ring. Jericho lays his hands on Joe, getting him back in the ring. Roman. There's an uppercut. Now Reigns, he's got him and hangs him out to dry on that top rope. Suplexing him, got first on the top rope. And now we're in the corner. Now Reigns hammering away. Oh, and we know what Reigns has in mind here. He's going for that drive-by kick. The basement drop kick on the apron. Once again, picture perfect. Busting Joe wide open. Now just circling his down prey. And Reigns, he knows he's got Joe exactly where he wants him. Oh no, he does not. Joe with a reversal. Hammering away as Reigns just rebounds off those ropes after that last one. Now Joe, there's a German, but he keeps it hooked. As here's the dragon. And the straight jacket German. The Chimera Plex. Now look at the strikes from Joe. Reigns is saying, hit me again, I dare ya. And Joe obliged. Now chop to the chest. Reigns is gonna roll to the outside. But you don't want to be there, because there's a near 300-pound Samoan man about to diving at you. Now Joe hyping up the crowd. Just trying to get the crowd behind him, but they already are. Except that guy in the front wearing the green hoodie. That guy's booing Samoa Joe. Don't know what that's about. Now Jericho and Joe celebrating once more. Jericho just giving advice to Roman Reigns. And Joe just waiting. Reigns with a clothesline. Reigns with a jumping clothesline. Joe didn't expect that. Now Reigns once again unloading with the strikes. And another short arm clothesline. Now Reigns taunting Samoa Joe. What does he have in mind? He's got him up. And a Samoan drop. Retaliation from earlier. If there's another clothesline. Reigns is all about the clothesline in this match. He's got him up. And he slams him down. He's moving like an uncaged animal. And once again, the ooh-wah, the cock, the fist, and the Superman punch. And once again, going for the spear. It's been countered multiple times in this matchup already. And there it is again. Actually, that may have been the second time that it was reversed. I don't exactly recall. But he went for the running back elbow again, and again reversed. And there it is again. I like it. Just hammering away. And Reigns to the outside. And Jericho once again giving advice, telling Reigns exactly how to beat Samoa Joe. But if I was Roman, I wouldn't be taking advice from Chris Jericho about how to beat Samoa Joe. Because Jericho's never done that. Jericho's lost to on 2 consecutive occasions as, you know, Samoa Joe hit the leg sweep and sent Reigns flying over the top rope. Joe now on the top rope. Reversal from Reigns. And a bulldog. One-handed bulldog on the floor. And now into the apron. Oh, and he completely psyched me out. I thought he was going for a neck breaker instead. Elbow right to the skull, the back of the skull. Now he's got it. And once again, reversed. The backdrop on the floor. Count of 5. And Reigns head first off the ring post. Now Joe in the ring. Jericho is picking Reigns up. And Samoa Joe with an axe handle. Reigns didn't even see it coming. Jericho trying to help Reigns. It's just not working. Samoa Joe, he knows what Chris Jericho's thinking, you know, before he even does it. He knows what he's gonna do before he even thinks about it. But Reigns, after a distraction, once again, you know, the back suplex there. I feel like Reigns' offense is just, you know, wash and repeat. He's just doing the same moves over and over. And, you know, and I can tell you, as Samoa Joe just got the advantage once again, that I saw Brock Lesnar in the back earlier today, and he was furious, mumbling something about suplexes and Sin Cara. So, you know, you can interpret that how you will, but I mean, see, the way I interpret that, I'll tell you real quick, is Brock Lesnar is mad that Sin Cara recently has been doing a lot of suplexes, and that's Brock. You know, since Brock's been back in the WWE, that's something he's been known for, are his suplexes, his devastating suplexes. So I mean, if, you know, Brock is mad at Sin Cara, yeah, I can tell you from, I can tell you, you don't want Brock Lesnar mad at you. You don't. I go for another spear, and again, reversed. Reigns, the story of this match, Roman Reigns cannot hit the spear. And now look at this. Samoa Joe has got it. Locked in the Coquina clutch. And as far as I know, there's not a real way to get out of this submission, and Reigns taps out. Samoa Joe has just beaten... No. Samoa Joe has just made the United States champion tap out. Big win there for Samoa Joe. A win he definitely needed, as now Christian should be the champion right now. The Triple H that fucking referee. You know, there's only so much you can do when your WWE champion has the referee in his pocket. But nonetheless, Christian has a little something in common with this man, his tag team partner tonight, Seth Rollins, aka the former WWE champion, Seth Rollins. With Seth Rollins, he started, you know, when Universe Mode started, and I had a bigger influence in this company. Seth Rollins was the man. He was the WWE champion and the United States champion, and now he's fallen from grace. He's no longer on top of the mountain, and he's lucky if he can even like get a ride up, you know, with some nasty tourist up the mountain. But nonetheless, Seth Rollins, he was screwed out of his WWE title by Triple H at Money in the Bank. And all he's wanted to do since is regain that title. Of course, Christian got the opportunity first, because Christian did earn that opportunity. You know, Summerslam triple threat match scheduled for Raw's main event. It's not the main event of the show, but it's the last match. It's Raw's last match for SummerSlam, and you know they want to go up the bang. And you know everybody wants it at the tag team with the WWE champion Triple H, and we'll have to wait and see how that goes for Del Rio. Because Del Rio, in his matches, he looks very impressive, and he could have even won the TV title if it wasn't for Kurt Axel's manager Heath Slater, the official manager of the Social Outcasts. But the Social Outcasts, they're not the important thing right now. They're not here in the main event. The important matters are tag team main event Monday Night Raw. The WWE champion Triple H teaming with Alberto Del Rio against Christian and Seth Rollins, the two guys that Triple H will face at SummerSlam in a triple threat match. Where's Triple H? You know, it has been confirmed now, Triple H, who did have the referee in his pocket. He did pay off the referee in his matches with Seth Rollins and Christian. So, but, you know, the referee's job, you know, Jim Angle said that's not happening anymore. And so if the referee does that again, he's fired. And Angle also said that if Triple H pays off another official, he will be stripped of the WWE title. So, you know, no more of referee helping out, you know, Triple H, and you know, that's just it. But the match starts now. Now Christian. Oh, Del Rio with a forearm. Christian looked to take advantage. It did not work, but Christian gets the upper hand out of the collar and elbow. He's got the arm locked up. But now Del Rio, he's got the hammer lock, just wrenching on the arm. Smart strategy for Del Rio. You know, the more he works the arm, the more that helps he and Triple H pick up the win, as he can continuously work the arm the whole match. And he can lock in that cross arm breaker and make Christian tap out. Oh, Christian's got him up in the electric chair position, but Del Rio is fighting out of it, and he does. And a super kick right to the gut. And now Del Rio throws him in the corner. The double Irish whip. And the back body drop. Christian got some height on that one. And now Triple H locked the arm and hit the backdrop there. And he dropped the knee. Triple H into a quick cover. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. Christian, the smart veteran, not wasting energy, kicking out at 1. He just let it go to a 2 to save energy. Now Triple H tags in Del Rio, and a kick to the midsection, and another 1. And now Del Rio back to the arm. The arm wrench and elbow to the arm. Now look at this. Shoulder breaker. Once again to the arm and the shoulder. And now Christian with a reversal. Knee to the midsection. And now Del Rio's in the corner of Christian and Rollins. And that's not where you want to be. There's a clothesline and a spear. Look like Edge and Christian right there. As Christian breaks up. Stops Triple H from trying to break up the cover. But Del Rio did kick out way too early. And Rollins back suplex turned into a neck breaker. Beautiful move there from Rollins. Now Rollins striking away. Knife edge chop. And reverse STO right into that second turnbuckle. Going for another cover. 1, 2, and another kick out at 2. Del Rio staying in it. As Seth dragging him closer to the ropes. And Shining Wizard. The knee into the back of the skull. As back into the corner now. Christian tagged back in. And throws Del Rio right back into the corner. As Christian now drop kick to the side of the skull. Of course, working the head helps both Rollins and Christian as their main moves go to the head. The kill switch affects the head, and the pedigree and the curb stomp both do as well. There's a forearm once again of Del Rio. Going back to the arm. Del Rio got the arm locked up, and he bridges back on it. That'll definitely hurt the arm. Now Del Rio. Oh, and Del Rio's gonna do it again. Once again, bridging back on the arm. Alberto Del Rio is a very smart competitor. If there's a huge boot right to the skull. Going for a cover. 1, 2, and Rollins breaks up at a count of 2. Rollins missed the knee. There's a clothesline. Del Rio takes him down with a short arm clothesline. Spins him around. And a backstabber. Christian with a backstabber. 1. And a kick out at 1. Christian showing some defiance. Saying that backstabber's not going to put me away. Triple H back in here. That's Rollins telling the referee to get both men out of the ring. As they went right back to the arm, followed with a DDT from Triple H that busted Christian wide open. But again, an early kick out from Christian. Christian trying to show no weakness, just trying to show, be disrespectful, just trying to show that he will defeat Triple H at SummerSlam. But Triple H with a clear advantage, especially after that face buster. I should say, especially after that DDT. Christian reverses, stopping the neck breaker. There goes Triple H to the outside. And now Seth Rollins, the fresher man. In fact, the freshest man of the match. And there's a suicide dive. Hitting Triple H right in the face with that suicide dive. But Rollins got the upper hand. And that's what matters. As there's the dragon suplex with the bridge. 1, 2, and a kick out from Triple H. As Christian, you see, he's out of it right now. As there's the big spinning heel kick.
But it's important
Now Triple H. Look at this. Skywalker from Rollins. 1, 2, and a kick out. I thought that was going to be into Triple H there. Rollins doesn't break out the Skywalker, but when he does, it's normally very effective. Now look at this. Sliced bread number 2. Shades of the Brian Kendrick. 2. And again a kick out at 2 from Triple H. Now Rollins has got him up again. And Michinoku driver. And another cover. 1, 2, and another kick out. Rollins, the flurry of offensive maneuvers and pins going right after. Now look at this. I don't know what he was setting up for there, but Triple H shut it down, and there's a huge clothesline from the game. Now Triple H with the right hands, stunning Rollins, and that one takes him down on Triple H. Just telling him to suck it. And now Rollins, you don't want to be there because you just got your pedigree checked. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 by Rollins. And Triple H, you see, he doesn't believe it. Very rarely does anybody ever kick out of the pedigree, and Rollins just did it again. Now look at this, another one. Rollins' foot's underneath the rope. Referee doesn't see it though. And another kick out. Rollins knows what it's like to be screwed over by the referee and a missed rope break. But there's a running high knee. Now, Christian speared off the apron. The shoulder right into the gut. And now Rollins into Triple H's corner. And Del Rio back in here. Going after the arm of Rollins now. Now look at this. Cross arm breaker. The cross arm breaker applied. And Triple H takes up a referee. What are you doing, Triple H? Del Rio could have just made Rollins tap out. No. Oh, Rollins fighting it. Fighting it. Rollins fights out of the cross arm breaker. And there's a drop kick. As Christian thrown back out of the ring by Triple H. Rollins, Schoolboy, and Avada Kedavra. The Avada Kedavra busting Del Rio wide open. As Christian's still down, Rollins going for a cover on Del Rio. 2, and Triple H breaks it up. Christian slides in the ring. He's going to get back to the apron now. Del Rio shuts it down. Super kick to the gut. And now going after the arm. And an enziguri to the side of the head. Now Del Rio just taunting Seth Rollins. The cockiness of this SOB man. Oh, ducks. And swing blade. Rollins shut that down right away. Oh, Rollins going for a pedigree right in front of Triple H. Oh, Del Rio blocked it. And a huge clothesline. Del Rio picks him up. The kick. Del Rio just lighting him up. And Del Rio now, once again, going after the arms. Maybe this was Triple H's plan all along. Get Del Rio to be his tag partner. Just have him take out the arms. That way he's wrestling 2, crippled men at Summerslam. But now Rollins put into the tree of woe, and he does not want to be there against Del Rio. But Rollins shut him down. And a discus forearm. Now Rollins tags Christian back in now. A couple of punches from Rollins there. And a backbreaker. And Christian retaliates against Triple H. Now, he picks Del Rio back up and a forearm. Now Christian with a reverse DDT.
This is insane.
Christian going for a cover, delayed, but a cover nonetheless, and a quick kick out. Del Rio now the one kicking out at one. Del Rio said, "Get off me" after that kick. Del Rio has got Christian once again to the arm. Christian, like his arm, going to SummerSlam, Christian may have like barely any use of that arm. Now Del Rio just staring at him, and Christian shut that down. And there's another forearm, an Irish whip, and a flapjack. Christian, you see, still has some feeling in the arm, but any more moves to the arm, he may lose all the feeling in that arm. But now Christian, putting the bloody Del Rio up to the top rope. What does he have in mind? A Hurricane Rana. A super Hurricane Rana, if you will. There's now Christian hyping up the crowd, getting them pumped up. That's exactly what he needs to do. As he picks Del Rio up.
Each of these competitors is looking for the
There's a European uppercut.
Well, that's a strategy you have to always have in the back.
Now Christian setting up for the move his best friend Edge made famous, the spear. And Del Rio shuts it down. Apparently nobody on this show can hit a spear. Now Del Rio takes Rollins off the apron. Huge punch right to the skull. Now a punch and a backstabber. Del Rio not going for a cover this time. He wants to take Christian out for good. As here's a cross-arm breaker. He wants to injure Christian before SummerSlam. As Christian trying to fight the cross-arm breaker. But with all the moves, all the damage done to the arm, he may not be able to do it. As Rollins slides back in the ring. Will he be able to break it up? Yes, he can. Del Rio broke it up. Now Rollins, look at this. Hangs Del Rio out to dry. Now Triple H once again knocked off the apron. Now Christian just staring at him. And an uppercut. Christian going to the top rope. Looking for a frog splash. Move out of the way to Del Rio. Christian's ate the canvas on that one. There's an Irish whip and a clothesline.
He may be in the best physical condition I've ever seen him in.
Rollins looking on, looking a bit worried. As there's an Enziguri in the corner. Enziguri. And now once again, goes after the arm. And another backstabber. Del Rio, he really wants to hurt Rollins and Christian. And Triple H, he'll be happy with that. Now Christian in the corner. Now Del Rio. Looks like, yes, Christian in the tree of woe. Now look at this. Knocks Rollins off the apron. Rollins off the apron. And Del Rio is going to the top, and Christian, you don't want to be here. As here's the tree of woe. Boot stomp. The double stomp out of the tree of woe. And Christian, that just puts your lights out, buddy. 2, 3. Del Rio has just beaten Christian in this tag team matchup, and he just gave Triple H some needed momentum heading into SummerSlam. Congratulations for those two. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and comment down below. Like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, I will see you all later. Bye, guys.
This was from bell to bell, a clinic in tag team wrestling. Kudos to everyone.
I love tag team matches, and that was one of the best I've seen in a while. Wow, I can't believe the amount of punishment that had to be inflicted in order for those shoulders to stay down for a 3 count.
There's no topping that main event, ladies and gentlemen.